Ooh-wee. New undiscovered terrain. Oh, no way. No way. A mob spawner. Oh. Whoa. Whoa. Oh my gosh, more diamonds. Oh, 2 creepers. Okay, we can do this. Oh, 3 creepers. It looks like this is something called an ancient city. And I've ran out of food. I've put myself in a very bad position right now. I am officially a little bit lost. Oh no. Oh, this is bad. I don't know how I got into this loop. Oh, I've been here before. Oh god, I'm gonna die in this cave, aren't I? This is a particularly nice time for the Minecraft music to come on. Oh, this is new. Excellent. Okay, okay. I've not seen these ores yet. Well, since I've been here for the first time. Oh no, get me away from that. This looks very promising, and yes! Oh my gosh. We made it out alive. Oh my goodness, by the skin of my teeth. I've done it. That was a lot longer and a lot more successful a mining adventure than I thought it was going to be. All right, we made it back. We got 7 diamonds, a full stack of iron, some lapis, some redstone, and some of this glow ink sack. I need to figure out what I can do with that. That was wildly challenging. I'm going to reorganize myself and get some more food, and then we're going to try to build out this mob farm. All right, we have gotten ourselves restocked. I've got some chicken cooked. I've harvested some wool. I think we are ready to begin testing a little bit for our farm adventure. I think I need to figure out how big of a gap I need for these small animals to fit through the ground. There's a lot of stuff going on in here, so I may try to corral them to one side so that I can do some individual animal testing. Need to grab some more fence posts and then we can test our system. Nice. Actually, that's perfect. I don't know if these guys can fit through there. Maybe they can't. This is perfect. Okay. So what I want to do is I want to dig out some ground here. And so I can fall through there, which isn't great. But I need to test out on one of these guys if they can fall through there. You come here. You too big? Are you too big? If so, that's great news. I really hope that's the case. I don't need to be able to walk in here. I need these guys to be able to walk in here. So I think I'm going to have, and this isn't too crazy for a farm, I think, to have these gates, like rows of gates going through. I don't think that's too weird. I was hoping to find some like green ground to go off of so that I could make it look like it was grass still, but I also like still want the green from the grass. I want the green from the grass, but I also want the grass so that the sheep can continue to get some wool going. But I need this to be widespread enough that babies fall through on accident, and I think they will. It looks like these guys won't, which is great. So I may try to do this maybe 2 more times throughout here. We'll go from there. I think I'm going to try to dig into this wall a little bit so that I can dig down a little bit and create a dungeon for this hut. So I think we'll start here, have a stair into a landing, into, well, let's just start building it. So we got stairs, we've got slabs, perfect. We'll design this a little bit more as we go, but I just need something simple to go off of for now. Into a landing, into a stair, and that is not good. So we may need to go around a little once more. So stair, stair, landing. And we do want this to be a little bit further down because I want some wiggle room to work with for the animals to be able to drop naturally due to gravity. We're going to beautify this later on. I honestly, at first I didn't know if I liked having the crafting bench right here, but it might be helpful to have that available on both sides. But really what I'm trying to do right now is just do some light testing to make sure that this works as I want it to. All right, so we've cleared out this area. This, I believe, is ground level, right? So if this is ground level, then that means the iron bars will be there and the babies will drop down to here. We're going to need to go a little bit lower, I think, in order for this to look good. So we'll go one lower. Okay, so my first priority in here, we built this staircase to go down, but I need to make sure that the babies can actually fall through. So I'm going to dig out the area underneath the farm to make sure that, is this, I may be one too high, because if this is, well, this is the ground level, so that should be dirt, so we should be good. Oh, we trapped. So there were some chickens that were in the animal pen and they've gotten trapped in this grate. That's great. Haha. That's this is good. This is good. Okay, so that's the limit of it. I may try to this chicken would actually, I don't need you. So I can kill them as I like. I will probably fill this back in just so that there's less space that we have to fill up. Basically, my idea is for now, I think there's going to be one other row that we're going to do a couple blocks down, and there's going to be water flowing down and pushing these animals into a single block. Got to figure out how that's going to work. This is already working basically how I wanted it to, which is great. But it's just happening with the chickens that got through, which is also fine, but these guys aren't falling through, which is the best part. So now I need to clear out this space so that I can make some water flow. All right, so I hope that you can see my plan coming together right here. So basically the idea, so that's going to be a little bit annoying, but the idea here is that the animals are too big to fall through. The babies are not. So I'm going to be able to still walk on this grass here in the middle section, and then the babies are going to see this as a full block, I think, and fall through on their own, or they're going to get pushed through. But basically you can see that the chickens went through. So I'm going to try to replicate what I did on this side on the other side, and that should be good enough for now, I think. So we're gonna come over here. Uh-oh, I do not want to get dragged into that. I need to make sure that not everybody sees me. Okay, come over here. All right, and then we'll make a run for it in 3, 2, 1. Okay. That's not good. Let's see if we can gather them again. Come over here, this side of the fence. You two will be my test subjects. Ooh. I honestly don't need this many animals to begin with, so if I can just get a fence in here. Gosh. They're all getting pushed through. This is terrible. This farm is gonna be the end of me. Nice. Okay. So I'm going to, so I made the iron bars. So this farm isn't going to be winning any records for efficiency. It's not going to be winning any beauty records, but it will be mine. See, a goal that I haven't really expressed, but that I have for this series is that in the past I would follow a lot of tutorials to find out how to do things in Minecraft, whether it be making optimal farms or anything of the sorts. I would just look up a tutorial. In this series, I want to come up with my own stuff. I want to have my own creative ideas for buildings and for farms and all this stuff. And I think that this is a great way to start that. So that is what I'm gonna do. And this farm, it may suck, it may be bad, but we will improve on it. I'm going to do my best to make sure that I do things in my way instead of copying someone else. Because I mean, it's all well and fun, like if you are playing in your own world, but I think that since I'm trying to record this and share it with people, I should try to come up with my own fun solutions to problems. All right, so the plan right now is babies fall through, water, which travels for 8 blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So water will travel to here. Actually, I can put some down right here. So water will travel, and then we need to get them into a 1 block area. I don't think they can push against water as well as I can. So I think that if I just get them into a path like right here, that may be good enough. So I'm going to try doing that, figuring out the best water paths to get them over here. But we also need to worry about, so there may be 2 rows of water. I think we'll just fill this in right now because we can. Excellent. And then I will dig 1 below here. And that will be where the rest of our water goes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, that's kind of perfect. And if we finish on this block right here, that will put us right here, which I think is great as well. Awesome. Okay. So we're going to dig this out a little bit. I'm not going to need much lighting down here because I don't think any mobs are going to be able to spawn. I'll actually block this off right here. So maybe I'll put stairs there. Slabs it'll be. And once again, we will beautify this whole area later on. For now, I'm just worrying about getting some functioning farm going. Don't know if I want it to be at the same level. I feel like I want the animals to drop into a hole. So we may have to dig down a little bit in here, just a little bit further, so that can be the case. Now that is almost picture perfect. That's going to be really good. So I want them to drop in a 2 block hole, which means that we will need to be 3 blocks down so that there can be a hopper here into a chest. And we are back to the standard classic stairs and landings. Stair, landing. Did I say stair, landing, stair, landing, stair. I think that will be, so if we're trying to go over here, let's figure out where that is. And we will be landing, stair. Awesome. Nice little spiral staircase down to the bottom here. Now, I do realize that this is kind of unnecessary having this spiral staircase. I feel like we could expand, but I do kind of like the look of it. I don't know. We'll leave it for now. Maybe this can be the service area, so we have a door there. And then maybe we'll have glass going all the way down. That might look nice. Got 20 glass to work with. Now if I'm going till here, I need to be able to hurt the animals. Just such a horrible thing to say. I feel bad. I keep saying we need to breed the animals and kill the babies, and that sounds like such a horrific thing to do, but that's Minecraft. We can have the observation area. Oh, this is terrible. The observation area here. I don't know how we're going to expand that to work, but then down below, we will have the processing chamber. Let's see, if I put it right there, I can attack from right there. If I put it right here, then I can attack from right here. So I'll leave it like that. I think we will need to put a hopper into a chest right there. I'll actually make this a double chest. Is that a thing I can do? I'm gonna make 2 hoppers and we'll be right back. Alrighty, we have basically finished up this farm. It doesn't look pretty right now, but that's okay. Because honestly, I just need it to work. So we're going to put down a slab right here. Actually going to put some dirt, cobblestone right there, and a stair right there so we can still open our chest. And then I think we're going to go in and give the animals some food. So we're going to harvest some wheat, give the animals some food, and see if the farm works. All right. We are on to the feeding time. Let's make some children. Now the problem here is that I'm going to need to figure out how to not get pushed into my own trap. Since this is also a trap for me, maybe it would be best for me to just stay on the outside to feed them. Find a way to feed them from above. Not sure on that yet. Alright, I think that's going to be about it. Can only get so many of them. They're all crowding each other. Let's see if my farm is working. Here we go. It's working perfectly. Oh, this is terrible. Oh, that's so awful. So we're just gonna have to wait until they grow up, and then oh, they're looking at me and they're so sad. But we're gonna wait for them to grow up, and then we're gonna do our thing, and we're gonna get an infinite supply of food. So, well, this was a lot. I mean, going into the mines, getting lost, building this farm, everything. I had a lot of fun. This was a great time. I'm so glad that it works. I was really nervous that it wasn't going to work, but it works immediately. And honestly, better than I expected. I'm a little bit nervous about how good this is working. But I am going to cut it off here. This has been quite some time for me, so I'm going to just say once again, as always, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate if you watched any amount of this video. Thank you so much. If you liked the video, then please be sure to leave a like. If you really, really liked the video, then please make sure to subscribe. But as always, thank you so much for watching, and hopefully I'll see you in the next one. All right. Thanks so much. Bye.